Hello, this is Manesh Patel from IchimokuTrade.com. Today is October 5th, 2014. This is our bi-weekly Ichimoku analysis for the global stock markets, where we cover everything from Europe to Middle East to Asia to North and South America. We purposely have delayed this webinar since I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Singapore and Australia for some Ichimoku workshops, so I wanted to make sure we have our videos done before we go out there. Okay, our normal disclaimer to state this is for education use only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All the charts you're going to see are basically from eSignal today. Here are our contact details here. You can email us here, info@eiicapital.com, or you call us at one of our global office locations here, or you could go to our website, access some of our free videos, multiple time frame email alerts, scanners, and multiple other trading tools are available out there. You guys should continuously check out the website because we're continuously adding new product features as months go by. Also, if you haven't seen our quarterly report here, this is our institutional report where we forecasted at the very beginning of the year all the instruments worldwide, and then we update it in June, and that's the report that kind of gives you a full-blown analysis. Okay, let's go straight to eSignal. Remember, left-hand side is basically the daily time frame, right-hand side is basically the weekly time frame. We typically start off in Europe. We start off with Ireland, and let's go there because there's a lot of little countries here in Europe, what we call Europe region. If you look at Ireland here, I'm going to shrink this down some. This is a nice little trend here. It's gone for a major pullback. It's kind of gone up to a resistance level of 65.27 that we had marked off, held it, and now pulling back to this level here. It's got to sit there and hold this level here. If it doesn't hold that level there, then it's going to sit there and come all the way down to 59.92. So it's got to hold a 62.89 level. If it holds there, then it can sit there and make a move to get to the pivot high, which is at 6,800. If it does get there, it has a high probability of breaking that. So this is going to be a very key support level right now, and that's a key resistance level for the Ireland market in order for it to continue to start retesting the high, or if it's still in the pullback mode. UK, on the other hand, is just consolidating. You could see pretty much hit the support last week at 64.49, bounced off there. It came back up and closed a lot higher there. So this looks like it's going to continue to consolidate at least for a couple of months unless it breaks this support here or it breaks that resistance there. Germany, if you look at Germany, it's also consolidating too, but not as bad as the UK market. You could see the support here is 89.28, which it didn't kind of get to last week at all. However, it did break the support here at 94.83. We were hoping that would have held here. If it did, it would have had a high probability of retesting this high and continue on this bullish momentum. Since it closed below that support last week, now we have a high probability of continue on in the consolidation pattern, which is 89.28 is the support, 97.97 is the resistance. Next, we're looking at the Paris market. Of course, that's consolidating too. This is very similar to the German market here. However, it's right on the support right now at 42.75 is the support. The resistance is 44.90. So those are the two levels there. Switzerland market here had a move. It broke the resistance here and then now kind of closed back into this below the resistance, which is not good at all for this momentum here. It really needs to start making a move up. If it doesn't, this thing's going to start undergoing a major pullback, and you could see the resistance levels here. But just the idea that the 87.50 support did not hold is not good, which is showing some signs of bearishness for the Switzerland market. Iceland, still slowly going up. It held the support at 387 and looks like it's trying to get to 399. It's got a high probability, believe it or not, breaking 399, so especially since it held the support here. So keep an eye on this one in the next couple of weeks of it breaking out and possibly start making some new all-time highs again. The Baltic region here, you could see here it was a trending here, went for a major pullback. The major pullback is basically consolidating. Finally got to our support level here, retested it here, 574. It's got to sit there and start making a move up in 3 or 4 weeks. If it doesn't, then this is going to be in jeopardy of sitting there breaking that support level. If it breaks the support level, this major pullback is going to turn into a trend reversal. Okay, so keep an eye on this one for sure, because Baltic can sit there and go down. But I believe there's some timing elements that are coming about now, or about 3 or 4 weeks, it should start making a move up. If it doesn't, it's definitely going to start making a move down. Denmark is continuing its journey upwards. You can see here, broke the resistance 749, which is support, held it last week. As long as it holds that support, this is going to continue to go up. There's no signs of a major pullback at all for the Denmark market at all. Finland, you could see here, bullish trend, but consolidating in here at the top. Support is 72.42. Resistance now is 76.47, but this is just in a consolidation pattern at the bullish top. Norway, you could see Norway is bullish trending here, going for a minor pullback. It's not even a major at all right now. It's holding the 645.59 level. If it holds that level, then it's going to continue to probably consolidate here at the top. If it breaks that, then this thing's going to go for a major pullback, which it hasn't had yet. Belgium, bullish trending here, consolidating at the top, held the support level 31.29. As long as it holds that, it's not going to go for a major pullback. Sweden, you could see here, bullish trending here at a major support 1368. As long as I hold that, it won't go for a major pullback either. Notice a lot of these countries here are pretty much in that same scenario where they're kind of at the borderline condition now between a major pullback or not. This here is Netherlands, same scenario, ugly bullish pattern here. It's at a major support level, which it bounced off, which is 406. If it sits there and breaks below that, then it's going to go for a major pullback too. Spain, you could see Spain here did not hold a support level of 54.80 at all. It pretty much went for its first major pullback, got to our support at 52.91. Now the question is, what's it going to do? It does have a high probability of getting to the 50 to 80, 50.44 level, which is the boundary condition between a major pullback and a trend reversal. So ideally, we want this thing to come back up here to the 54.80 level, kind of test that and tell us exactly what it's going to do. Right now, this is showing signs that basically it's 52.91 is going to hold. It should come back here with high probability of 54.80, and at that point, as long as it gets there very fast, it will have a high probability of breaking that to retest the high and continue on. It just depends on how long it takes to go back to that resistance. Greece here is slowly deteriorating. It is not holding that support at 1570. It's got to the next minor support, 1528. If it breaks that, it's going to definitely go to 1410. And at that point, this bullish trend here is going to completely reverse into a bearish trend or a big consolidation pattern. So we have to wait and see. Portugal here, this was a nice bullish trend, but this pullback was too much of a pullback. Should have held the 12,124. Didn't pull back all the way down here, close to about 11,000. Held here, pulled back up, held a minor resistance level, not even a major one, at 12,124. So we got a high probability of getting here, and at that point we'd possibly have a high probability of breaking it now to a possibility we can get to 10,000 for the Portugal market. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Italy here is a nice bullish trending here. It's going for a major pullback right now. This is a critical support level here at 20,000. It's got to hold. It's got to hold this level here. Actually, it's not even 20,000, 19,967. As long as it holds that level here, then this could sit there and make a move to the pivot high and eventually keep on going higher. If it breaks that, it's going to go deeper into the cloud to a point it'll get to the support at 18,544, and it'll take a lot of bullish momentum out, which is not good at all for the Italian market. Austria here, this is a nice ugly bullish trend going upwards. This pulled back too much because it should have held the 2361 level, and it actually broke our support at 2190 last week, which is not good. So this is in a major consolidation pattern now, where it has a high probability coming all the way down to 2050, which is the next level there. Czechoslovakia is basically consolidating here between 924 and 1036, so nothing really much to talk about there. Hungary is consolidating between 17,487 and 18,780. Nothing exciting there. Poland doing the same thing, consolidating between 2320 and 2519. Romania, it's continuing its journey upwards, and this is a nice, incredible one. I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of this year this thing gets about 7,600. A lot of people are not even looking at that, believe it or not. Slovakia Here, this is basically a bullish trend, held a support at 204. It's trying to get back up here. It broke the resistance here at 213, so it's now got a high probability getting to all the way up here to 225 and has a probability, believe it or not, of breaking that now. Russia, this is the interesting one. This is consolidating between 29.63 and 33.11. Hasn't broken up or broken down, but this thing is still slowly deteriorating, but it's still not tanking at all. South Africa, this is the one to definitely keep an eye on. This was nice bullish trending here, pulled back to the major pullback level 88.30, and it should sit there and hold this and start making a move up to at least to 9,900 or to 10,000 level. So we are looking at a temporary bullish scenario for this particular South Africa market. Let's go over to Turkey. Turkey really not doing anything at all. Had a bullish trend, consolidated, pulled back and did a consolidation pattern, and really not doing anything now except going into a consolidation pattern. As the Elliott Wave people will say, it's an SNE ABC pattern. Support on this one's 40.86, resistance at 46.69. Israel is on a tear upwards. It just broke the resistance last week, where it basically is above 66.63. Sorry, actually it's this week. So it's still holding that, but looks like it's trying to break here at 66.36. Support is way down here below 6,000, but this looks like it's trying to continue on this journey. Really has not had a pullback at all. Saudi Arabia, which was one of the hot markets out there, is continuing its journey upwards, and you can see it's holding the support level 10,733. Dubai, slowly going back up to retest the high. If it doesn't do that in the next 2 weeks, this does have a probability coming back to the support at 45.71. So this has got to sit there and start making a move up. If it doesn't, it's weakening the bullish momentum completely. Abu Dhabi, same scenario. It's at the retesting of the high. This next 2 weeks, it's got to sit there and break this high. If it doesn't, it's going to definitely fail. So this basically Abu Dhabi consolidating. This has got to break the high 51.73 next 2 weeks. Otherwise, it's at a critical junction where it could go down. Bahrain, same scenario. It's got to sit there and break the resistance of 14.76. Notice all these countries except for Saudi Arabia are getting to a point. It's got to sit there and break the resistance in the next 2 weeks. If it doesn't, they're going to sit there and start reversing and start going for some major pullbacks. Kuwait, it's the same scenario. It's got to break this pivot high here in the next 2 weeks. If not, it's going to sit there and tank and go back to the support levels 1142. Oman, you could see Oman here. Oman's a little different because this is still trending here, so this is a little different. This right here is continuing its journey. It could sit there and still take its time, go up, but Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain and Kuwait have got to make a move now. And Qatar is a little different. It's still very strong bullish. It's holding the support 13,969, so it could continue its move up. Okay, that covers the Middle East. Let's go to Asia. Let's go to China. China broke the resistance level we had marked at 21.41. It broke it, closed above it, and now looks like it's trying to get to the top of the consolidation pattern, which we're defining it to be 25.55. So it's got a high probability of getting there by the end of this year. Hong Kong, which are strong compared to stronger than China, she finally shown some weakness here where it pulled down, whereas the Chinese market went up. Came down here, held the support at 22. What is that? 5. I think that's. Can't even see it due to the numbers. 22,581 held a support level here. However, this pullback was too much. It should have held here at 23.90, 920. So this pullback's too much here to a point it's probably going to put a dent into the bullish momentum completely. So we're no longer going to be bullish on the Hong Kong market since it broke the support level here at 24,301. We're putting this basically into a neutral state now for the Hong Kong market. Korea, you could see here consolidating here, held the resistance level at 264, got to support at 251, broke it, so it's got a high probability getting to 245 now. Japan here, bullish trending here, looks like it's trying to get to a major pullback, not quite yet. Held the support level around 14,000, got to resistance, broke the support at 14,750. Now we got to see exactly what's going to happen at this support resistance level to see exactly what it's going to do. Malaysia here, You could see here, this is a bullish trend, believe it or not, but an ugly consolidation pattern here. It's holding here the support at 1825. Sorry, 1835. Resistance on this one is going to be 1863. If it breaks the support, it's going to go for a major pullback. Breaks the resistance, it's going to have a high probability of retesting the high. Singapore market had a nice little bullish trend breakout here out of this consolidation pattern. Now it came back and tested it here. It's right at the major support level. It's got to hold here and start making a move up. If it doesn't, it's going to sit there and destroy this bullish trend completely. If it has to, it comes back into this. And so basically, this will end up doing a bigger consolidation pattern than the one it had before. Thailand here is continuing its journey to basically retesting the high. Held a minor resistance level of 1593. Major is going to be 1621. We've got to wait and see exactly what happens there. Indonesia retested a high of 52.38, bounced off there, closed down. Since it closed below the support at 5,000, this is now confirming our double top for us. So this now has a high probability, believe it or not, coming down here to this support, and eventually the next year or so coming down to this 4,500 level. So we have to see exactly what happens there. Philippines here is going on to minor resistance level 43.72. If it breaks that, then it could go to the retesting of the pivot high. But just like the Thailand market, it's going there. But Thailand is still more bullish than the Philippines. Vietnam really not doing anything except consolidating between 15,000 and 20,769. Australian market here. This is bullish trending. It had a nice support. It was holding at 1530. Sorry, 15. What is that? 80, broke that support here and gone for a major pullback now. It's holding here at the 52.91 level, so it's going to be critical to see what happens at this support. If it breaks it, it's going to come down here to the 50.44 level, which is the major pullback. If it holds it here, it'll come back to retest this 54.80, and at that point, we'll have to see exactly what happens. But it is showing signs of weakness now. New Zealand is still showing signs of strength. We're slowly moving upwards. It still hasn't broken out completely to the upside, but it's still very, very strong right now. Let's go to North and South America. Let's go to the U.S. market here. The Dow here had a little bleep up, sitting there. Couldn't sit there and break this resistance level here at 17,101. We had a nice little move down where it came to support of 16,739. Bounced off that. So right now, this market is just consolidating in the U.S. as far as the Dow is concerned. SPX. S&P 500, same scenario here, held the resistance at 206, almost got close to our support, 1916, didn't quite get there, but it did break the minor support and close above it, which is critical. NASDAQ, which has been the strongest of all the markets, and you could see why. Nice bullish trend here, held a major support of 39.83. This NASDAQ will not go for a medium pullback until it breaks this 39.83 level. Until then, this is going to still be bullish, so you should be buying on the pullbacks to go up. Canadian market here finally sat there and broke the major support of 14,000. What is this? 14,913, broke that support and closed below it, which is not good, showing some signs of weakness. Now we gotta wait and see if it's going to consolidate or start making a straight shot down to this 14,116 level. Okay, Mexico here, nice bullish trend here. It's going for a pullback. Nice pullback level. We'd like to see it get to us 43,287 and hold it there and continue to go up, but we'll have to wait and see how far it does pull back. Argentina is still making its move up. Support level right now is 10,452. As long as it maintains that support level, this is going to be very strong bullish. Santiago, Chile. You could see really not doing anything here. This is a nice bearish trend here. This is a major pullback level, which is 4,069. If it could sit there and break and close below this level here at 39, what is this? 39. Let's just say 3,900. If it closes below 3,900, we now have a high probability that this basically pullback is over and is going to sit there and start making a move to retest this low or to get close to the retesting that low. So definitely keep an eye on Chile to basically start making a move down. Brazil. You could see here Brazil had a nice little bullish move here. However, that's an ugly consolidation pattern. Held this resistance level here. Let's just mark it off here at 60,610. Now it's sitting there trying to get to the support level at basically 50,000. and 59,599. Basically, this is confirming that this is in a major consolidation level between 50,599 and 60,610. That's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in 2 weeks when I come back from Singapore and Australia. Thank you.